Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Talk Podcast. Today, I will be reacting to another episode of Financial Audit. And as you guys know already, I am not necessarily here for the financial part, which is great to get financial advice. You guys should definitely take a look. I believe it is more entertaining than about the financial stuff. But anywho, I do enjoy the show a lot, and I am more here for the gossip. I'm very honest, it's all about the gossip. We want to look into the relationship dynamic, and this clip has been, I guess for YouTube, it's considered old already because things are happening so quick on YouTube. Unfortunately, well, that's just how it is. I'm not one of those YouTubers who are so quick to drop the newest hit, but I'm here now and I want to talk about it as well. I've been seeing, when I saw the clip, I was like, I need to get this one. Everyone suddenly is talking about this because why? If you listen in carefully, please go and watch the full episode on Caleb Hammer, I guess is the YouTube name. Excuse my voice. You guys will notice that there's something off at in this relationship. The dynamics, there's someone who has, how to put it, more control than the other, right? There's someone who is dictating what to do, and the other one is just blindly following. I guess that's a fair way to put it. So let's see.
How much was the shiny Botox?
It was 600.
Who cares if you get lines? Dude's already starting to get gray.
No, it's not kind of. It's gray.
Oh, wow.
It is a lot of gray.
Oh, it's infected. Okay.
But it's not just like Botox. She'll do not just Botox. We don't do our own hair.
No,
we don't make our own hair.
No, stop. He
Own hair.
stop. He
Our own hair.
no,
We
he
don't
asked
make
you.
our own
No,
hair.
stop. He asked you what was your
Stop.
most expensive purchase.
We don't do our own
No,
hair.
he
We
asked
don't make
you.
our own
no,
hair.
stop. He asked you what was your
Stop.
most expensive.
So now, everyone, we are just a few minutes in, but I am sure you can tell already what I mean with someone is controlling and someone is just following.
expensive purchase.
Huh?
This
No.
past
No.
month.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd that
she'll-
conversation go?
She'll tell me, "Hey, I'm going to get this done," with no monetary, signal to it, and just go do it. And normally I'm like, okay, fine. It's normally like when I'm busy or I've got a lot going on, I just go, okay, cool. And then after the fact, when I look at our bank account, I go, well, what the hell happened?
So this is a great picture that my friend took. A red flag I just had to edit. Look, this guy is a walking red flag. I am sorry to say, but to me, just a few minutes in, it sounds like he's doing this to himself. Like, how would you not ask any questions or try to understand what is happening? Basically just agreeing to, yeah, whatever, just let it happen. Let her do whatever. I don't care to ask. I don't know. I'm just going to say yes. And then afterwards, I'm going to be surprised and act like, oh, what should I do now? Well, maybe it is important for people to communicate things like this early on and set certain boundaries when it comes to spending, right?
I didn't know it was this much. Why do we do that? Well, no. And I can't take it back. They can't go in there and pull it out and give the money back. So what are you going to do? A lot of it is after the fact. I will not lecture, but we'll talk about why we did this and what went wrong.
Well, you can normally just give me a slap on the wrist, and then we just go about our spending.
For the spending over the
I have a problem. I know I have a problem.
Well, but your lack of addressing it, clearly you enjoy the problem more than any benefit that'll come from applying any solution. I mean, you do. You prefer the instant gratification more than any. Okay, that's Miami.
That was for our trip. So yeah,
Why can't you get a hotel in the? Where you want a second house?
West Palm Beach.
Is it gonna be a beach house?
Not on the beach.
Then it doesn't matter. Get a hotel whenever you want to go. Then, right? Or else
Well,
why?
we
Why do
did.
you need a home there?
Oh.
We don't need a home there. I don't want to have another home over there.
So now we started off with Botox, right? $600 for Botox. It is a lot. I'm going to be honest. And also I'm sure a lot of people can say that is a lot. Not many people have that money just to, spend freely. Um, but let's put that aside. Let's agree on the Botox. Let's say that could be a spending that, they manage, they agree on. So, but what do I know, right? I guess a bigger purchase, a house, a home, that is an expense that you really want to sit down and think about. It's not just like injecting Botox. You do it here and there once a year or every 6 months, or I don't know how the people choose to do it. But I guess that is a bigger commitment and it comes with higher risk, right? So to me, this is funny and it's dangerous actually. There's not really nothing funny about it if we're very honest. But just the behavior, how she thinks is cute to be dropping all these nonsense, talking about, well, I just want it because I want it, knowing very well that you have responsibilities, you have children, and purchasing a house just because you want to go on vacation once or twice in a blue moon. I don't really know, but what do I know, right?
She's adamant on having another home.
Have you ever won any of these purchase conversations?
I'm probably
I
going
don't
to kick
know.
him out of the house if he wins a purchase conversation.
So now this part, I remember listening in the first time and I was like, wait a minute, what did I just hear? She really said, I would probably kick him out of the house if he wins a purchase conversation. Now you might take this as playful and she's being bitchy and bossy and all these nonsense. But to me, I don't see this as funny. I think this is very disrespectful. And you know how they say there's always a little bit of truth to every joke, right? It's funny, the reactions are completely like two different poles. The question was, have you ever won any kind of argument, like, one of these purchase arguments? And he's like, I don't know. That is a red flag. And her answer is a big red flag.
That's false. That is so false. We don't need a home there. I don't want to have another home over there. But she's adamant on having another home.
Have you ever won any of these purchase conversations?
I'm probably
I
going
don't
to kick
know.
him out of the house if he wins a purchase conversation.
And you can't get rid of it. It's so bad. Okay.
We kind of talked about her financial, like my financial goal, like for our future, setting up for our kids and being able to get them through college, where we kind of, her goal is to get a house in Florida.
What? Why?
It's West Palm Beach. It's
But
not Florida.
why? Why
It's
can't you stay in
Florida.
a hotel? And it is Florida.
I mean, my dad says that like the sand just eats the houses away, so that's just
Who cares
stupid. But yeah, I just
What?
want a house in Florida.
But why?
I don't know.
You don't have an answer to anything.
I just have a goal, so that's my goal. Like, that's
Why
what
is that the goal versus like paying for kids' college?
I think that it's because she gets all these ideas and from watching all this content and stuff and going, well, we're budgeting. If we pay all this off, we'll
You're
we'll
not
do this,
budgeting.
that.
You're not paying anything off.
But we're not. And there's where she gets these ideas like, oh, so now my goal can, instead of having short goals to get to the big one, she goes straight to the big one and forgets that, oh, we didn't meet this short goal. We didn't meet this next
Wait a
short
minute.
goal.
Who else do you watch? I want to make sure you're not watching like some finance person that's just like go buy a house.
So now, could it be an influence of what she is consuming on social media perhaps? Yes, could be, but this is an adult. I believe she's very aware of what she is doing. She is definitely choosing her pleasure first before her family and the other responsibilities that they have to carry. The husband, unfortunately, is not really standing his grounds. He's literally just sitting there and allowing this. You guys need to watch the full episode to also get an understanding of the financial background, meaning he actually really makes good money. He works for some kind of oil company or something, if I'm not mistaken, and she actually doesn't even need to work, right? But for that to be sufficient long term, you still need to understand how to put your money aside or put your money in the right places and possibly budget and save and all that good stuff. So to me, I guess I'm going to leave it at that. I think I just cannot stand it anymore. It's so awkward to watch. It is funny, but also it's not really funny because it's just sad. I think if there's something to learn, people with responsibilities, we all have our responsibilities, but I'm talking like kids, families. It's not fair if you're just thinking about your pleasure, because things can happen, and I don't see how Botox or a house and some kind of summer vacation spot is going to help you out. So I hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one. Bye.
I don't know if I have the energy for this.